The dumbest rules parents had their kids follow. When this girl was in high school, her parents had this very strict rule. All right, love you guys, I'm going to my friend's house. Okay, don't forget the rules. I won't. The rule was this: she had a curfew every night, and for every minute she was late after curfew, she would be grounded for a week. So if she was 2 minutes late coming home, she'd be grounded for 2 weeks. Well, one day she was stuck behind a train. Come on, come on, come on. It was one of those long trains. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it was passing for 10 minutes, causing her to be 10 minutes late, Marissa. Do you know what that means? You were 10 minutes. Honey, please, I got this. No. 10 minutes late is what? 10 weeks. Excuse me? 10 weeks. 10 weeks, very good. You're grounded for 10 weeks, now get to your room. Oh, God, I hate them so much. Stupid rule. What the heck? What's a pineapple doing in here? This kid convinced an entire middle school that these mechanical pencils were collectibles. It started because his dad worked at an office supply company. So one day, this kid shows up to school with a box of mechanical pencils, and each mechanical pencil in this box was the exact same. He labeled each of these mechanical pencils in fine point Sharpie like this: 1 of 25, then the next one, 2 of 25, then the third one, 3 of 25, and so on. Each mechanical pencil looked the same, they just had a different number out of 25. He called this first batch Series 1, and one day he managed to sell all 25 of these pencils before lunch. Hey, my buddy said he got a pencil from you. You got any more? No, that's it. There's only 25. Wait till Series 2. So there, he's creating like demand. Limited supply. The next week, he starts Series 2, a box of 25 pencils, but this time a different pencil. Again, he sells out. 1 week, he released only 10, and students went crazy for him because there was less, and nobody used these pencils because they didn't want to ruin their value. People were trying to trade things and spend money to complete an entire set, but the most popular kid in the school had emerged. It was the kid who bought 1 of 25 of Series 1, and he said he was never selling. That's crazy. Black Markets Kids Ran in Their Schools Part 27. Another follower submission. Where he went to school, they had this thing called Food Dudes. Students were given 2 bags of fruits and vegetables just like these. And if they ate both bags and brought the teachers the empty bags, they would get a prize. Well, nobody wanted to do it. So one kid was like, hey, I'll eat the fruits and vegetables for you and give you the empty bags back for just $1 a bag. So kids would do it. They would give him the fruits and vegetables, he would eat it, he would give them the bags, and then they would get the prizes. This kid made about $30 a day. Well, a couple months later, some teachers noticed a terrible smell coming from the library. Turns out this kid was not eating the fruits and vegetables. He was putting them in a cardboard box and hiding them somewhere in the library. And apparently it smelled like death. Black Markets Kids Ran in Their Schools. Another follower submission. When this kid was in 6th grade, he asked his teachers if he can get paid to clean off the gum from under desks and chairs. They said sure. So they paid him $5 every time he cleaned gum. And then the principal found out about this and asked him if he could also clean the gum from underneath the lunchroom tables. He said sure. It was a nice little side hustle. But then he had a brilliant idea. He was gonna start selling gum. So he started buying these packs. This one here is only $5 from Target. It's 8 packs with 15 pieces of gum in each pack. That's 120 pieces. And he sold each piece for 50 cents. But he was making $60 after selling one whole thing of gum. But here's the kicker. Every time he sold somebody a piece of gum, he asked them to put the gum underneath desks or the lunchroom tables when they're done. So he would have to clean up the gum more often and make even more money. Interesting facts about lucid dreams. Lucid dreaming is when you are in a dream and you know that you're in a dream. You can control it and do whatever you want, like literally. I taught myself how to do it when I was younger and it is awesome. Did you know that time moves slower when you were in a dream? One person apparently lived a lifetime in a lucid dream. She said it felt like she was in there for 100 years. And she wasn't stuck, she said. She said it was epic, but it only actually happened over the course of a night. When you lucid dream, you can create a world, cities, houses, and even people that you can revisit every time you're back in that dream. It's like you have 2 lives, your waking life and your dream life. Dream characters are people that your subconscious puts in your dream. So say you're 100% lucid, you know you're dreaming, and you walk around a city. If you ask a question to somebody walking around, their answer is actually your subconscious talking to you. Have you ever had a lucid dream? Black Markets Kids Ran in Their Schools. When this kid was in high school, he ran a whole server network and put it on a USB drive. And whenever you plugged the USB into a school computer, it auto-deleted all the school blocks. So you can go to any website you want. The USB also auto-downloaded Minecraft and Roblox to the computers. He was making bank, big bank. until he was expelled. Another kid at his school wanted to keep this going, so he made about 800 copies of the USBs. But the original kid shut down the server, so he asked him if he could buy the server from him, and he said sure. This guy continued the business going, selling the USBs for $50 each, and he included some software updates. Nice. Harmless but hilarious ways you can mess with people. The next time you see somebody sitting alone at a park bench, sit right next to them and slide them an envelope with a random person's picture inside of it. Have them open it and then say, "Get it done by Friday," and make sure it looks like an accident.